I'm Amy from Doodle Dog Designs.
This time of year, these little flags are easy to find in the dollar type stores. So I'm going to take one apart and use it to make a ditty bag. So it is attached to this wooden dowel rod with some staples. So I've got a screwdriver and I'm going to pull the staples out. I can save that dowel rod for something else later. And then I have a piece of, this is a pretty loose weave, natural colored fabric. And I'm going to cut a piece about the same size. And I'll use that for the back. If you wanted, you could get 2 flags and use one for the front and one for the back. So I want this to have a primitive look, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to coffee dye both of these pieces together. I'm going to use some instant coffee. And then I'm going to put my flag and the backing into the instant coffee and let it soak for a little bit. When I take it out, I will leave it wrinkled up in a ball to dry. My fabric is dry now, and I went ahead and I took it to the iron and I pressed it to get all the wrinkles out, and you can see that it's starting to fray a little bit, which is perfect. I like that old rustic look. And I have a piece of 80 grit sandpaper and I'm going to sand a little bit on the flag. Definitely got some stains on it, but I want to see if I can make it look a little bit more faded as well. So I've done these two. I think you can see a difference there. They look a little bit more faded. Now I'm going to take my 2 pieces and lay them together. And I'm going to then hot glue around 3 sides. I will leave this side open. I'm going to use one of the tags from this printable to make a little pick to put inside the bag. This is in my Etsy printable shop. I'll put a link in the description below. When I print this, I am going to make sure that the media and quality is best. I find that printing graphics like this, with my printer anyway, it just turns out better if I ramp that up to the better quality print. I feel like this would look better if it had just a little bit more grunge, so I'm going to use this home decor wax. And I've got a rag. And I'm going to use it very sparingly, and I'm going to really rub it onto the rag before I do, because it's easy to get too much of this. So I'm going to use this around the edges. I'm going to use some jute and I'm going to tie a knot. Want that to hang down. And tie another knot. I've got a little bit hanging down on either end. I'm going to use some hot glue to affix the knots to the front of the bag. I have this piece of cheesecloth that I have coffee dyed for a different project and have a little bit left over. I'm going to cut a narrow strip of this to use as a ribbon. And then I have some thinner jute. And I'm going going to use as well. So I'm going to tie this around. And I want it to have, well, I don't want the ends to be even. I'm going to untwist this here below the knot so it's a little frayed. So I need this to go around my handle, and then I'll tie a knot right in here. And so I'll cut that off. So I want the bag to look like there's more in it than there really is. So I'm going to take some polyfill stuffing and lightly fill the bag. I don't want to overstuff it, just get a little bit in there so it looks like it's not just a flat bag.
I was originally going to use one of the hang tags and hang it down with the key, and I tried adding some Sweet Annie to it, but it decided it needed more height and something different, more colorful at the top, so I decided to make a pick out of one of these other tags.
So I cut out this eagle tag, and I'm going to take a piece of craft paper and I will cut that out as well. I'm going to rub the edges of the tag on some brown ink. And I'm also just going to place it on there and barely pat it, and that gives it a little bit of a dirty look in places. And I'm going to do the same thing now with my craft paper. So I'm going to glue these two together. Using some craft stick glue. Then I'm going to take the hot glue gun, and I've got a bamboo skewer, and I'm going to glue that right to the middle of the back. Make sure I've got it going the right way. Then I'm going to put that in here, and I don't need it to be obviously quite that long, so I will break it off. Let's save that for another project. I have this that I had obviously pulled off of another craft at some point, but I saved it. I'm going to add it behind.
Be sure to click the like button and subscribe below. I'll see you next time. Bye.